3,000 card numbers are stolen.
If everybody in America just decided they're going to leave all their doors unlocked on their houses, and they're all going to go on vacation for 3 weeks, all the thieves in America would just drive around subdivisions just looting houses. That's really what the environment's like for these small merchants right now.
Experts say these hackers are criminals who are a part of a sophisticated, organized group. On the systems they break into, they often leave an encryption to let other criminals know they've already been there. The message? Don't steal my work. Because of their cyber intelligence, these criminals are nearly impossible to catch. Nick Percoco says what they are actually doing is another story. It isn't sophisticated at all.
What you see in Hollywood, where it's somebody at a computer typing furiously trying to break in the systems, it's more of point-and-click hacking is really what it's come down to. Browse around just like you would sitting at your own computer, click on files, open them up, and download the data. It's actually that simple.
Inside Spider Labs, Nick logs on to a criminal chat room to show just how simple the process is. The chat room reflects the same type of services you would find on eBay, but this is a marketplace for criminals to buy and sell stolen goods.
These people here, there's a username there, they said they have eGold, they have bank logins, they have fresh credit card numbers, they have a whole bunch of things that they actually have their hands on and are looking for someone who wants to buy them.
It is sad because it's like the small business person is taking the brunt of the whole thing because somebody is out there breaking the law. We're having to pay for it one way or the other, if not by closing your doors, by having to pay out big sums of money. I didn't think I was at risk either, but I was, obviously, and it happened, and I thought that I had everything I needed because I had a brand new system and thought that my software was compliant.
ATW learned that in nearly 60% of the cases where a merchant was compromised, reliance on an outdated version of a third party's products may have exposed the merchant's system to theft.
On our website, we have a list of validated payment applications that have demonstrated their ability to meet that standard, and that's something that we strongly encourage merchants to refer to and to select vendors that have been validated.
As a merchant, there's one critical question you need to ask your dealer or reseller. Is my POS system PCI compliant? Buying and maintaining compliant equipment is the most important step toward compliancy.
Is that when you buy a system, you can buy the Bentley, you can buy the Mercedes, you can buy the Cadillac, you can buy the Chevy, or you can buy the Yugo. So you may economize where you can least afford to do it. But the bigger companies have budgets for IT. The smaller people who don't have the funds to invest, don't have the time to invest, are going to have a weaker system. You know, what bothers me is that here you have a small business, a restaurant, a small retailer, they're breached. They're being asked to pay millions of dollars because some criminal breached their system and stole this data. But the penalty's far too high. So I think legislation may be the ultimate goal. Right now, it's with the retailer. That's where the liability is being imposed.
This matter grows more urgent by the day. Every time a criminal succeeds, the most valuable asset they steal isn't money, but trust.
Upwards of 60% of consumers won't go back and shop at a place that's breached their credit card data. I think equally important, if you look at TJ Maxx, they lost more than $1 billion in market cap immediately following the breach. It says to me that you need to invest a little bit of money in this issue.
Really, the cost of protecting that data, it's a cost of doing business, it's essential, and it's far less than the costs in the event of a compromise.
Now is the time to act. If you don't have money to upgrade your system or buy a compliant one today, work toward that goal. In the meantime, here is a list of action items you can do today. Make sure your POS system has a firewall if it has internet connectivity. Make sure patches are up to date. Antivirus software must be in place. Change passwords on a regular basis. If you don't need one to get on your system, create one and use it. Turn off remote access when it isn't needed. Stay educated. And most importantly, contact your POS provider to see exactly what you're storing on your system. Remember the saying, if you don't need it, don't store it.
Well, I think you just don't have a choice. You can take the risk if you want to, but I'm sitting here as a witness to tell you that it can happen, and the damages could be far outweigh the cost of upgrading your system.